Welcome to another Zazzle Tech training where we tell you simple ways for you to improve your Zazzle business by working smarter and not harder so that you can start to live your dream life. I'm Jen Clarke.
And I'm Elke Clarke, and we are your hosts and coaches for another amazing Zazzle Tech training.
So join us every Thursday and we'll show you simple ways that you can improve your Zazzle business.
This week's topic is patterns. We're going to go over a few of some of the really amazing options that you can use on the Zazzle design tool in order to create patterns easily and effectively.
So we're on a Zazzle pillow now. If you don't know where we are, we're on Zazzle.com, and what we've done is gone to the little hamburger button here and clicked on create your own, and we chose a pillow. And now we're going to click on add image or add text. It really doesn't matter. Either one opens up the Zazzle design tool. What we're going to do is show you how to easily manipulate patterns. Patterns can be quickly created by either creating a thing of text or adding an image, or in this case for our show here, what we're going to do is show you how to do it with a shape, which is called an element in the Zazzle design tool. So we're going to click on the circle. And what we're going to do is over here on the right hand side, you can see all the different elements that are related to the circle. So we have fill color, border color, and then the size as well. We're just going to make both of them the same. So I'm going to choose black really quickly just so that you can see it on the design tool. And we're going to show you how to manipulate this to create a pattern. And just click the scale button and it'll keep it to size. There we go. Depending on how big you want your polka dot pattern to be, you can resize it based on the shape. And what we're going to do now is quickly go up to the top, and you can see this thing that says tiling. And we're going to click the arrow and it will pop down and show you all the different options for the different styles of tiling. And you can quickly click on each one to see what it looks like. But obviously, because we have a polka dot, you won't be able to see too many of the differences unless, like with a mirror, for example, because that would actually flip the image. So say you had a picture or a shape that was different than just a circle and it was an odd shape, not an even shape, then you would see that it actually created the mirror effect. But what we're going to do is we're going to do the half back because we want to create a really cool pattern. But you can see now that because my circle is very tiny and I actually have to change the tile size and the spacing in between, it looks like a very wonky pattern right now. This is not a polka dot pattern.
But I still like it.
It's very cool, yeah, because it's actually created like a triangle pattern in the midst. So you can play around
Happy
with,
accidents.
Yeah, you can play around with patterns and you can come up with some really cool things that you didn't actually even think were possible. So I would highly encourage you just to play around with the different types of patterns as well to see what changes and how each shape interacts with each different type of pattern style.
Exactly. So, but now you're going to create the polka dot pattern, which just is a matter of taking the size, like a ratio, and just changing it with the numbers that are there on the little chat, the boxes.
Yeah. Okay, so then now that you've got the width and the height that you want, what we're going to do is click on the scale button and we're going to minimize it so that the circle becomes smaller, but it keeps the ratio between each circle, and the size or the white space becomes larger. And if you like this polka dot pattern, then we can keep it like that. And then here where if you wanted to play around now with the tiling to see the different options in terms of what it would look like with the different pattern styles, then you can play around with that. And you can also then change the size of the pattern and the width and the height. You can play around with each of these numbers here to make like a different pattern than if you were to just click the scale plus and minus.
Yeah, so much versatility that it's just amazing. You can come up with so many different patterns. Just play and then post each one and see what happens.
And then here, obviously, you can change the color of your circle to create a different colored polka dot background, or you can even go here into your layers and then now you can add a background color. And let's say we want to create a background color that's maybe gray or pink. And then here you can also play around now with the fill color if you wanted it to be white. So this is a completely different pattern than what we just had. And then also here you can play around with the border thickness if you didn't want the black to be as big as it was originally. Thank you so much for watching this Zazzle Tech training, and we will see you for another one next Thursday. Bye.
Bye.